As an art, music has the power to elicit feelings and images to which individuals respond in a wide variety of ways. Music can communicate a diverse range of emotions regardless of its complexity. In fact, it's common for children's songs to have a more profound effect on us than the most complex art music could ever have. Music often has the ability to go beyond a spoken word. When you think of film scores or ballet music, opera music, things like that, you are listening to music that is supposed to set a certain mood in your mind and program you to think of what is going on in the action you happen to be watching. Music like that is called program music. And when you hear it, you are supposed to immediately have a mood. I often use the Star Wars film score as a good example. As soon as they play the dun 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 dun, you know Darth Vader's on his way in somewhere, and you know evil is getting ready to happen. You know there is tension that is about to happen. When you hear do 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 do. Okay, well, Leia is getting ready to have another little flirty section with Han, and they're gonna fall in love. You almost just can sense the little love scene getting ready to happen. At the end of the movie, I guess it's chapter 6, when the fireworks are going off in the sky, there's happy music playing. Well, you feel joy. It's all good. The good guys won. All these things are that you hear in the music set up the mood. And again, when that happens, it is called program music. But often you get these kind of moods from something called absolute music. And that's just when the writer of the song writes a music, writes the song, whatever, because they were inspired by something, but they're not necessarily trying to make you feel the same inspiration. For example, when I hear most radio pop music, I become extremely angry, and I really just get angrier and angrier from the moment I hear it. It drives me crazy. It's everything that I hate on this earth. So suppose someone's playing Gwen Stefani, I'm ready to go just beat somebody up. But other people think that's the greatest, and they express great joy, they're happy, they dance to it, they feel just so happy. Well, that's fine. I'm not going to say my opinion is right and theirs is wrong. That's just an example of absolute music. It's music for music's sake. You take it how you want it to be. Now, other examples of when music does bypass language would be in church. There are times where, especially in like a Baptist church, when they start really getting into the Southern Baptist music, they get kind of crazy, and they start having all kinds of physical things go on with their body. They start shaking and going crazy. Well, I guess that would fall under the spiritual exaltation. And things on the bottom there, like your feet tapping, desire to dance, being put into a trance, shouting. I've never personally felt chills, but chills or tingling skin are common. These are all reactions to music that some people have. There's nothing that tells you you have to have them. I guess there's times when you're listening to certain dance music and they tap that foot, oh yeah, or something like that, or a hokey pokey's telling you to stick your left foot out and left foot in. But in general, you tap your foot because You feel a groove. Something makes your foot want to tap. You start dancing around the bedroom sometimes just because the music is making you feel like it. And sometimes, well, as far as being put in a trance, listening to music that's just kind of laid back, put your feet up in the air and not really think about it. I guess to some degree you could say even elevator music works as something of a trance. But these are all physical reactions that can happen when you listen to music. Music can have many functions. It serves as a form of entertainment. When you go to a concert, see a band perform, that's entertaining. It can be entertaining in your living room, just singing family songs or singing Christmas carols. That can be used as a form of entertainment. It can be used as a part of a ceremony or ritual, such as a graduation, a funeral, a celebration of some sort. You march to music, sometimes just percussion, but get a set sound to go with a pulse so you can march. Dance to music, that's a function you don't really have from visual art. You can relax to music. I'm sure we've all at some point put a pair of headphones on or just put the stereo on, just sat back after a not so wonderful day, put the feet up in the air and tried to block out anything else. And as far as easing of boredom, what they're talking about there is really more like elevator music or on hold music. Music just so that your brain has something to process and doesn't get too bored and too angry that it's sitting there doing nothing. Background music is actually a pretty important item. You see, have it in doctor's offices, in waiting rooms, have it on phone calls. Very important to have that music. Your brain doesn't really process it, but it does keep it from really thinking about the fact that it's not able to do anything useful. As silly as that may seem, it's a pretty important function.